crocheting or painting, coloring, different things like that. And so I thought I'd have you join me today. We have the Blue Yeti, the Blue Yeti, the Blue Yeti. And I'll be doing some whispering along with some tapping. And we'll also be doing some instructions. So hopefully some of those things will help you relax tonight and fall asleep. So let's get started. So if you watched my Nickelodeon unboxing around like Christmas time, I ended up opening this up, which is a globe, a glitter globe kit. And the glitter globe kit is SpongeBob themed. SpongeBob. So I would say this is almost like a ASMR for kids almost, or I guess we're all kids a little bit inside, right? So I have two of the characters from the show. Let me open this up. We have Mr. Krabs and Gary. So the first thing is the actual instruction manual, the little instructions. And basically it just says some of the things we need to get to prep. Okay, so make sure that you have, and everything's already packed up in this, which is great. But if you want to get some of the stuff, I think you can find a lot of this at Michael's, or like Hobby Lobby. So you need E600 glue. So you're gonna need some of this globe fluid, which I think like you can get something like this at, a Hobby Lobby or Michael's. You just have to like look it up and see how you can make your own, because this one came with the kit. You also need a little stirring stick, and then you also need some glue, like the E6000. So, the box has a lot of crinkles in it. Look at it. Got a lot of crinkles. Okay, well this isn't a crinkles episode, so I'm sorry, I was getting a little out of hand. Okay, it also has some glitter, and I think you can pretty much get any glitter, to be honest, and I think you'll be fine. This glitter is like pink and yellow, orange, neon colors, like the neon tones. I don't know why my living room is so loud. I feel like there's a plane going by like every second, so I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I'm a little all over the place too. I've been really anxious lately, and so it's hard for me to slow down sometimes. Okay, so the globe that we have right now that we're gonna do is Gary. Look how cute he is. Oh my god, he's so cute. Gary the snail. let's read the instructions that I took out like forever ago and didn't read. Okay, so as I mentioned, you need to have the glitter globe fluid, some glitter, a little stirring stick, your globe, and then some measuring spoons and some water. And it's got to be like distilled water or spring water, or even mineral water, but it's got to be like actual like clean water. I think that's to like avoid any gunk in the future in your glitter globe, which makes sense in my opinion. So, okay, so it says to fill the globe container halfway with distilled drinking water and add 1 teaspoon of glitter and 2 teaspoons of globe fluid. Okay, let's do that. And then it says to use the craft stick to gently mix, then fill the globe with more water and set aside by resting on the lid to stabilize. Okay, so then fill the globe. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this as the stand. Put the globe like this. We're gonna take our water and we're gonna fill it up about halfway, okay? That looks about halfway. Okay. I'm gonna set the water aside, but I'm not gonna put the cap on because we're gonna use it in a second. So, okay. Here is the globe fluid, and it says to do 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons. Well, actually, let's actually check what we have here. So we have 1 tablespoon. We have 1/4 of a teaspoon. We have 1/2 teaspoon, and then we have 1 teaspoon. I love the sound of this just like by itself. It's almost like a crazy ass wind chime. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the teaspoons. We're gonna grab our globe fluid. Okay, so measure carefully. Okay, that's 1. And that's 2. I still have a little bit left. I wonder if that would be good for making another one, because I'll show you one of the ones that we already completed yesterday. Okay, we're gonna put this aside. I have the cardboard, so it should be okay. Put this away. Got some of my. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna take the glitter and we're gonna just pour that in as well. I'm pouring it in carefully like this because when I threw it in to the last one, it kind of got all over the place. So, because it doesn't really mix or blend just yet. So because of that, all of the glitter just goes right to the surface. So I'm going to grab every last little bit of glitter that I can. And then taking my stirring stick. We're going to stir this, okay? All the pretty colors. So, now that we've carefully stirred it together, just gently, a lot of the glitter is just going to stick onto the stick. Don't even worry about it. It's okay. We're going to lose a little bit of glitter in this process. It's okay. It's okay. So we're going to set that aside. And then it says to double check the water level by placing the interior insert. Oh no, sorry. Fill the globe with more water, then set aside by resting on the lid to stabilize. So I have to add more water now. So we're going to add more water. Okay, that's pretty close to the top, but I think I still want to do a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now I have to put in the actual little Gary so that I can double check the water level. So it says double check the water level by placing the interior insert into the globe and adjust accordingly if the water overspills. Then coat the exterior sides and the interior seal with glue and push into the globe, twisting it counterclockwise. Okay. So let's test the water level. Let's see. Okay, it looks just about right. Nothing overspilled. So now we're gonna awkwardly try and take it back off. I understand why it wants you to measure, but I also don't want to. Okay, there we go. Okay, now Carrie's full of glitter. Don't worry, just put them aside. Now we're going to get our glue. Now keep in mind that with glue, whether you're using like a super glue or an adhesive like this, just be careful, especially if you're doing this with kids, because their fingers can get instantly stuck and you obviously don't want them to consume any of this. So just be careful, okay? So we're just going to open it up and I'm going to put some on the inner seal. Just to kind of like line it around. I don't want the glue to go into the water, so I'm going to also go onto this because that worked really well last time, just kind of going on the main thing. Oops, I'm already touching all the stuff, so we're just going to get the glue on. Do you like arts and crafts? What are some of the things that you like to craft or like to do? I have friends who can do quilts. I have my grandma, actually, God rest her soul, is the one who taught me how to crochet and do all that stuff. So, okay, so I have a good amount. I'm going to put some on the edge here, just a little bit more. But I think it's going to be good. So we're just going to set them aside. I have glitter all over now, unfortunately. And now we're going to press it in. And as it said, twisting counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. I have glue all over, and now I touch the globe, and now it's going to be all glued up. glued it. Okay, so I have glue all over. Okay, so we're just gonna push and twist counterclockwise. That was not counterclockwise. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my finger, which is not what we're supposed to be doing, but I'm just gonna make sure that the edge gets the remnants of what I have on my finger, because hear how sticky it is now. I'm getting all kinds of stuff on the microphone. Okay. So now that we've done that and we've glued it, we've pushed it in, it says, turn globe container upside down with the exterior base now on the counter to stabilize. This will keep the glue from dripping into the water. Set aside and let dry thoroughly, preferably overnight. Screw on the exterior base, shake and enjoy. Shake and enjoy. So basically, as it said, I have to let this sit and rest, and eventually I'll clean off the glue that I accidentally put at the front of the globe. Oh, it's terrible. And okay, there you go. Okay. So right now this is what it looks like upside down. You can see all the glitter is just kind of like hanging at the top, obviously. But eventually what we're going to be doing with the glitter glue is we'll be screwing this on and then flipping it over to do a glitter globe. So what does that look like? We have a finished one. We have a finished one right here. So I'm going to put this one aside. And this is our finished glitter globe. Our finished glitter globe of Mr. Crab. Mr. Crab. How cool is that? I absolutely love it. I love all the colors. See all the blues and the greens. It's so cute. I absolutely love this. And I think the cool thing about glitter globes, it's like a snow globe. That's exactly what it is, except with glitter instead of the fake snow. But I think it's so cool because if you think about it, you can do like, there's a lot of people who like collect snow globes. And there's a lot of people who there's a lot of people who collect things like snow globes. So this is like a nice little gift for someone who maybe is a collector. But I love it, love it, love it. And it doesn't spill or anything, as you can see. Isn't it cute? So I hope the water doesn't spill on this one. I know it's gotta dry, but I just want to show you what it looks like. So cute. But this is what it's gonna look like. We're just gonna... So, but I want to be careful because it's gotta dry. You gotta let it dry. I know I'm impatient, but you gotta let it dry. So, we have our finished glitter